Greetings all. I'm back and better. Still getting back to normal, but whatever that there's no such thing as normal. Whatever. My version of normal, which is nobody else's normal. Well, there are others. You know who you are. Yeah, you definitely know who you are. But anyway, your normal is definitely different than everybody else's, but that's fine. All right. Yeah, I was going to go into a little bit about uh, releasing past lifetimes. That now how to do this. I mean, connecting more with God recently. I know, crazy town, but whatever. Has been helping me connect to. I'm gonna bring him in also in a little bit. But as for anybody can do this, remember, not just me, but everybody can do it. Um, Certainly has helped me see lifetimes that are not pleasant. I've been seeing a lifetime where I was a Zeta. It just sort of flashed around my face and wasn't very nice. Of course, I saw a world where it was a bunny world that was manipulating their energies. They're humanoid. Well, they look like a cartoon version. Like what you like Howard the Duck, but a a bunny um, race. Of course, most of humanity not ready for that, which is fine. You're tell you, your days are coming. Boy, is that the truth of it. It might take generations to get there, but their time is coming. To think you're here all by yourselves is quite humorous. But anyway, and also as a lifetime, I was like I want to make this public because it doesn't. It's all might help somebody because this goes into something else. I'm going to go to in another video after this. So anyways, like I don't care what people think. It's like believe what you want to believe. It doesn't really matter. It's like what's real is real. If it's not real for you, that's fine. It's at the level you're at, which is fine. There's no one judging anybody, whatever. This is crazy town, so this is a weird part of YouTube, so we gotta live up to our name, right? So what I saw was like a negative Nordic, like a Hitler on another world. I was not here. I saw myself as red. I might have been like the anger in it. It was just, and a little bit. What I got is I'm releasing a lot of it. I've gone through the karma in this life through it because where I live is not exactly joyous. Where I work is not exactly joyous. It has not been exactly an easy lifetime at all. I had to work for everything, and it's just been not, which is fine, but it's been kind of not easy, none of it. So and it was a negative Nordic lifetime. It was just like I want to make this public because might as well, because it might help somebody somewhere, and I'm still figuring it out. But yeah, there's a lot of lives that were lost. I get Hitler like because this goes into this world. That's the reason I'm mentioning it. And some of I've already dealt with here, not going into names, not in the webinar, but some I've dealt with that I'll keep private, but have been in that world with me, and they're going through a healing process. It might be from that lifetime. It's a possibility. I'm like assisting their healing, you can say. Okay, that's like makes no sense, but anyway, I'm going through the healing process of that. It feels like I'm getting out of it now. So I've had other lifetimes where I had to clear all this out, but a lot learned from that. A lot of people learned a lot from it. So it wasn't all like, I've been the terrible, and it was that worse that a lot of people learned a lot from that. It was a Nordic world, and there's more I was going to go into this, but what can I remember? I'm still figuring this out. It goes into World War II. The same group that caused World War II, this is the group I was involved with. As for the Aryan race, which to be worshipped, now I wasn't directly involved. I was involved in a different way. But I wasn't the Nordics that asked me trying to be worshipped and all of that. And there's more to it than that. There's more to all of this. This is just little bits here and there, as much as I can recall. But the Nordics that wanted, the Aryan race, and that came from whatever I was doing. It's like I came like a, like, don't know. It was just not. And what was the whole? That's what I wanted to add. It was like I had a lot of power, like those that drive really fast on the interstate with these real expensive cars and just fly through everybody. Like, you know what? It's kind of like that. It's like you have all this power and you just want more and more and more, and you can just do other things to other. You kind of get kind of lost in all of that. I believe it was connected to other aliens, but I can't be probably. But it was mostly a Nordic world, meaning they were aware of other beings, but I don't know the whole details of all of it. It's slowly come. But anyway, I feel like I'm releasing a lot of it through these channelings, through all this. I'm releasing a lot of that. Well, the reason I bring it up is because life is going to change. My life and what we're doing here is going to change also. That's why I'm mentioning all this, because you're going to see it in front of you happen, is what I'm getting. You know, it's like I'm here, Florida, Disney World, you know, being blind, driving around, whatever. Something's going to, there's a shift coming. It's a positive one. Meaning I'm bringing up this lifetime so you know about it. And notice that how when you know when it's been released, you're going to see it here. I know it sounds very. That probably makes sense to you? I mean, you don't have to live this anymore. I mean, I'll still be channeling, yeah, doing the insanity, whatever, you know, the normal. But it just there's going to be a shift. So that's why I'm bringing this up, and I might as well bring this one up also. This was what I was told. Probably the person that told me this was involved with this world. I don't think this person's aware of it. I'm not going to go into details of that, but my involvement, and now I kept this a secret for a while. I'm going to mention this because I don't care anymore. I think it'll help also. This will help others because we all have some kind of messed up past somewhere, and I definitely got mine. That's for sure. I didn't know about that, and I kind of over time knew something. I was paying for something, but I didn't know what it was. Like, am I overpaying for this? Apparently not. And I've had other lifetimes I'm paying for, you know, for karma. And also during World War II, this is what I was told, and I do feel it now. I felt it when I was told. Now this was what I just told you. Is all came to me through meditation, through God. It's time to release all this. Now, what I'm about to tell you is something that I was told about a year ago, something like that. About during, I don't know the whole full details. I'm just going to give you the short version of it. During, I imagine this is okay to say. There's no, who cares? For the ascension process to happen, technology was to be brought into this world. It was ready. But how do you do it? You do it through war. Not to say they wanted to go in that direction, to speed it up in some regard. I don't know the whole details, but technology helps us. You know, we're kind of a stubborn race as it is, as you can tell. As you can tell, we're pretty stubborn. So through war, it's like they just can give us technology and, oh, everything will be better, huh? You know, it's not going to happen that way. You know, this is however you look at this. So to do this, there's more to this, but through Hitler, he had to be persuaded into going to war. And to do that, some Nordics were involved with that. Now, these are positive Nordics, but they had to do something negative to bring in the ascension process. And apparently I was one of the Nordics, or the one that went to Hitler to, like, proceed on this, to do this. I'm already crazy, so it doesn't matter what people think anymore. But this will be very information for others. And I have seen this in meditations. Basically, you're a higher density being, and you're talking to, yeah, see the video's free, the big surprise there. And you're like, you know how it is. There's a lot of stuff around us that we're not aware of. So bringing this up will help. Basically, it's persuading him to go into war, basically. And I got a lot of karma from that. I didn't want to do it. I had to do it. It was a help of sin, and nobody wanted to do it. Apparently, I was the only one that signed up for it. And of course, it went further worse than we ever thought it would go. We were aware of the Nordics doing what they were doing as for being worship, but it went further than we ever thought. And it just was, it's like I wanted to go back to source after that. I wanted to die after that. You know, I wanted my soul to be erased after that because it's like I felt it's just horrible. It's like I knew we had to go into war, but it just got worse and worse and worse. It was like uncontrollable. And I've seen myself around Hitler giving these ideas because, you know, who's the best person to tell him how to do it? Someone that's already been in that position. So who's the best person to, you know, and it was like a sacrifice, you can say, it's something like that. But it was to help put technology into our society. That way we feel like it's coming from us, and truly it's coming from our star friends through, you know, infusions, through whatever it is, you know, to bring technology into our world. It's like to disguise it, to thinking that it's us, and that's actually we're having help. Of course, it is us, but, you know, so to help us go in technology, as you can tell, we have video, we can talk to anybody in the world now, you know, it all has helped us, and it's going to assist us more going to the ascension process. I mean, you can't connect to people with writing letters all the time. Not like this. I mean, if we weren't such a primitive race that we're like ready to tear each other apart, it'd probably been easier for us to ascend. But with us, you know, we're here to, you know, we would sell our mothers for anything. This is in our cultures. Not all of us, but you know what I mean. If it was just a world of Indians, American Indians, that would have never happened. You know what I mean? It's like we're spiritually disconnected. So when you're spiritually disconnected, you know, you bring in technology, you know, you have to have these certain things. So it's not, so I went through the karma of that and karma of the other one. You know, I got all this stuff. So I'm releasing a lot of stuff. So basically, I'm bringing, oh, and there's more to it than that. As I was coming back from Orlando, I got some more information and more. I'm going to go into another video on that right now. So this is this. Releasing past lives. I did this through a meditation. That's connecting God, connecting whoever you wish. But this came to me all by itself. I didn't ask for it. It just sort of showed up and just went through it. So I figured it'd help others. Somewhere, yeah, crazy town. I've already got craziness around, so it doesn't really matter what people think. So anyway, I want to put that out there to bring assistance. And there's more. I'm going to go to that in a second. All right, I'm going to do another one after this. So I want to do in this one because I want to be separate because this one will be a lot shorter. So, all right, much love, and see you in a few.